What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video. I'm going to talk about some things. I'm going to update you on a few of these projects, what I think might work, what I think will probably happen on some, and what I'm hoping doesn't happen. So, first things first, drip. Drip is where I started with this, right? Didn't think I would get another project. I thought I was going to be on drip, and slowly we migrated to other projects and added more projects to it. And along the lines, I figured at some point who was going to be the next drip, quote unquote, right? And to be honest with you, there is room for another drip, just like there was room for drip, right? When this was a thing, there is room for other projects that take the concept of compounding to try to earn money. Golden Goose, Piston, ELEPHANT.MONEY's Trunk Stampede, Splash, just like Bank Teller with his Flow project and everything. So this isn't going to be the end. There's going to be more projects coming out. There's another one coming out. I don't even know the name of it. 100% it's got something to do with the zombie theme or whatever. I mean, it's always going to be out there, right? Thing is, I have the most faith in drip myself, and this is my long-term one. Hence why I want to get this the highest possible. So, I last compounded, let's see here. My last compound was last hydration was this morning at 7 in the morning. And now I'm going to go back in there and compound right now. Why? Because it's going to get me over the 1. And I know I'm burning up gas fees and I should be doing it, but I got this thing in my head where I want to see whole numbers here. And by compounding that, I'm going to see 182. So I'm going to get 1.82 coins tomorrow, right? And so on. Just trying to get that 200 as fast as possible. So there we go. In the morning when I wake up, I should be over the 1.3 mark. Probably 1.3 and some change. Probably 1.3. What am I saying? 1.3. The 1.83. Sorry, 1.83. I want to grow this one as fast as possible, get it up there as possible, and I couldn't have done it without people joining my team, so I appreciate you there. But let's do a little quick recap. Some people have the means to do this. I hope that whoever is running these accounts, I know a couple of these people, the people that are buying this dip right now, like this one right here, they believe in the project. They're bringing on people. As a matter of fact, this particular person I know personally, he's half of those are his own extra wallets. He's doing it. Good for him. You know, that's what he wants to do. So he wants to play this person here. He's got 5 people. This account's over the 130 mark. This account's over the 100 mark. Once you get over 100, the plus side about it is that you start getting 1 coin a day, right? This person right here is getting 5 coins a day. He's dropped bags daily. This price that you see here at 33, 30, you know, between the 25 and the 30 it's been lately, that's a buy-in price because he got in when it was high. He got in when it was like $60. So, hey, that's the way you want to play your strategy. Go for it. I want to be where that person's at, but I don't want to put any more additional money out of my pocket. He's going to get more of that money out eventually, here sooner rather than later when the price goes up. But if this goes sideways, it's a lot of money he's out, right? Which brings me to, like, Golden Goose. I got 123 Golden Goose locked up in there. That's great. Except for I got in at about $2.50. It's down half. It just is what it is, right? There's some rumors in the Telegram. There's some people, the devs talking about some project and stuff. And sure, I'm sure if everybody that bought it less than 25 cents and sold yesterday at $3 is patting themselves on the back. I wasn't able to do that. The money I put in here was just profits from the Piston sale that I got in on. I sold some Piston, and it is what it is, right? This money is locked up in here. This money is gone for 67 days. I did the math because it's 1.5% back every day. So if I don't touch this and let it build up, that $200 I put in there is going to be worth $400 if this was the price a year from now. Honestly, I'm just hoping 70 days from now this project stays the same and it goes back up to $4 or $5. Will I compound for the next 60 days? Probably. I got nothing to lose at this point. The money's gone. This money's locked up. If the devs took it all, it's just gone. Okay? It's gone. And quite honestly, I moved this up to the higher risk factor. For me, it's closer to a 7.5. I still got a little bit of faith. May I have too much faith. But it's just, to me, it's just not there anymore, right? Until I see something make it grow. But it's only been out at 24 hours, so I could be totally premature on this. We'll see. Anybody can make copy code. Anybody can copy a project and make some changes to it. Apparently, that's what happened with Splash, or whatever the hell they call it. The developer, who apparently, well, I'm not going to say because I wasn't around. The guy's known for leaving some holes in his projects, right? Maybe not intentionally, maybe intentionally, but it is what it is. And there was an exploit. There was a similar code of drip, and there was just something they didn't fix, whereas I think Forex would have caught that, and apparently it drained the money. That's the story they're sticking with. Who knows? We don't know if that's the same person that developed it. It is what it is. I don't know if all this money here is anything good or not. This says total users 342. I don't believe so. I think that's 342 in this particular wallet I'm in, and there's just not a lot of ways to figure out how to maneuver that, but there's a contract. We'll just see, right? This is why we take the risks. I'm okay if this disappears. It's gonna suck, but I'm okay with it. It's just, it is what it is. Now, ELEPHANT.MONEY. Here's another one. This dropped a little bit. We're not in that one. We're down here. We're getting 0.5% back daily, it sounds like. I did the math. Cool. That's great. However, the actual price of Elephant. Oh, let's go to the home page. This dropped $100 million. The amount of money circulating in this network. I believe that's how that reads. It sucks. It does suck, 100%. It's just, it is what it is. I'm losing money on this. I put in whatever, $200, $300. I can't remember. It is what it is, right? So the guy that said, hey, you got in pretty late. Maybe it is late. Maybe it's not. We'll just let it ride. We got nothing else to do but to let it ride. I can sell the elephant right now because I don't have it staked anywhere. I'm trying to figure out where exactly you stake it still. I haven't looked that far into it, but see how it says stake? I'm just trying to figure out where that's at. We'll figure it out later. It's just there, right? So we got Golden Goose. One could argue that Elephant Money is another fork of drip, at least the Stampede part. However, the guy developing this was the guy that developed Flow, so it's just like who's forking who's cloning who. But let's just put them all in the same space, right? Let's just say the Stampede is another compounding tool, just like Golden Goose, just like Piston, just like Drip, right? I said it yesterday, and I said it before that. Who is going to be around in 6 months? Currently, I think Piston has some good legs. I was able to join the race. This is what it looks like. This is the dashboard, okay? Now, first things first. You go to Piston/token. You go to swap. You buy the Piston token that you want to buy. If you do it here, there's no taxes to buy it. You can swap on Pancake Swap and on Bog Finance, I think. You can buy and swap other coins for Piston, but it's easiest with BUSD. BUSD doesn't fluctuate like BNB does, so just know that you're getting the most true value and the most coin with BUSD. The claim buttons for all you people that got on the pre-sale that didn't claim. The max you could have gotten was 1,200 coins, I believe. 400 per each pre-sale. I took some profit. I had 154 coins. Look, 154 coins. I sold 45 of them to use that. Some of the money going to Golden Goose. The rest I actually use to pay some bills and fill my gas tank. Hey, it's kind of ironic that I use Piston to fill my gas tank, right? Hey, but hey, it was we did, right? 93 octane when you're tuned is expensive, especially when it goes quicker than 91 when you weren't tuned. So it is what it is. After that, you can do two things. Okay, you can buy at 15, 16 bucks it's at right now, and wait for that to move and sell, which is very common. It's just like stocks, just like everything else. Some people will wait for this to go up and sell and take some profit. Or you can drop it in the compounding tool, aka the race. Now, you see this right here? This is my team. You can edit your name of your team and your username so people know who you are. You hit deposit. When you hit deposit, if you're the first time depositing, you're going to have an extra tab right here that's going to ask for an address. This is where you would put a buddy code address, just like when you do drip. See over here under the faucet, this was empty before, and you put a buddy in there and you locked it in. Same thing with Piston. This is where you could put mine if you wanted to. You could put whoever's. I joined a team that I found on Facebook just off. The only reason for that team in particular, I did not join the Drip Farm guy. I didn't join the Bugatti one or the Ferrari one or whatever. There's just so many out there. I joined this guy called Team Drip Phillies or whatever. Let's see if we can just pull it up. Got to find Telegram first. This one. Here's why I joined this one. Okay. And you gotta understand, this is all in good faith. When people say they're gonna do something for you in Telegram by joining their group, the only thing you do is take it in good faith, right? This man, I've heard in talking to developers and a few phone calls here on Piston. I paused the video and I forgot what I was saying, so I'm gonna start the segment over. I joined this guy's team versus like joining Drip Farm or whatever, Jonathan's team, just because this guy was in the voice chats the 3 or 4 that I listened in on with the devs, and he seemed to be asking the same questions that I would have asked, and he seemed pretty genuine. He's pretty responsive, so we'll see, right? I don't know how many people are on his team. I've yet to figure out how to navigate the website to find out. I think he was saying something like he's going to split up 1,500 Piston or whatever, or something on the line. I'm not in for that. I mean, if he wants to airdrop Piston for joining his team or whatever, right? Whatever the round robin gives us is cool. There was a whole thing over here in this on this team. If you join them, you got all this and that and everything. But I'm not. If I join a team and they say, hey, we're going to do something for you, give you all this all the benefits, I'm going to pretend I never see it. Until it's actually done, it ain't real, right? So, I also like that there's only 79 people in this Telegram. I could ask questions and they won't get stuck in there. So that's why I joined that person's team, right? So, let's say you want to create your own team. How do you do that, right? So, first you got to join someone's team, just like Drip. You can't do anything without joining someone's team. But you see this part right here where it says Pit Crew Boost Level? Click that button. Now it tells you what level you're at, right? You've got to stake Piston tokens to unlock a level. So, I put in 7 Piston. Okay? Let's see if we can make this work on Chrome. See if it'll show us. I don't need that right now. I just want to race. Yeah, it won't show us. I believe it says I'm current level 0, but I don't think it's because anybody's added onto mine yet. But theoretically, these are the prices to get more downlines, right? I think I can qualify for 1 downline based off the amount of pistons I have in there, because it said you need almost 6 piston to get the first level. And I did that. I think this just increases the levels. And at the current price, it's not that expensive. However, if I wanted level 2, was it 12 piston? Additional, I guess. Additional 12 piston times 16, $200. We know that B34P to get more of that. We're sitting, actually, just go to Telegram. The current price of B34P is 140. You need this to get your rewards on the up lines, right? Or down lines on drip. So it's still cheaper. I don't feel like investing any more money into that. Later, if it starts going off or whatever, this starts taking off, people start joining my team like on drip, then yeah, we might look into it. You don't get any retroactiveness, so it is what it is, right? My buddy code's there just because you need a buddy code. If you want to use it, right? But I don't see myself building a big old ass team, right? We already got $1,500 in there. Let's see what we can make out of it. This $1,500 is locked in there for at least 100 days. Why? Because again, it takes 100 days to get 1% out of what you got in there. Well, more like 110 days because remember there's a 10% tax. So in 100 days, we're lucky if we don't touch this, if we wanted to get our $1,500 out, as long as the price stays right where we got in at. Cool. That's it. That's the goal, right? To get your money out. Now, I'm going to play a game where I come in here with 24 hours and compound a game, right? Compound to get another coin and so on and so on and so on. Why am I going to do that? Because I want to reduce that 100 days down to 50 days, right? And hope the price goes up to sustain that, right? Could it basically do what Drip did? With time and with right guidance from the developers in the community, it could get close. I will say, though, Drip is just going to blow up here in the next few weeks because there's a lot of projects around. They're going to use it, but it doesn't mean these developers can start doing some of that stuff. I don't want to see these guys get way in over their heads and start launching a farm and all this stuff and everything, but I would like to see a use token or a utility for the Piston token that like we're going to see on Drip, okay? The nitro button, what is that? When you're ready to compound, you hit that. That's your hydrate button. That's your compound button. I like this round robin thing right here. This right here shows who's next in line for a bonus. A portion of the rewards, because it's a round robin system. The rewards go to different percentage state. When it comes back to the giver, it skips a day. So when I go compound, a portion of my compound, okay, here, 3% of my compound, 3% of what I put in there. So when I hit the 1 coin mark tomorrow, and I'm going to wait for 1.3. When I hit the 1.3, 3% of that is going to go to the team. One lucky person is going to get it. If it's my day, if I'm next in line for that compound, it skips me and goes to the next person, okay? I like that. That way, I think it's more fair that way. My only goal with this is to get enough coins in here so that it starts producing 2, 3, 4 coins a day, just like Drip. And if the price stays around that $20, I'm totally fine with it. If Drip goes back to $100 and I get 5 coins a day, that's 500 there. If this stays around 20, I get 5 coins a day, that's another $100. I'm making $600 between 2 protocols. I'll take that. Okay, that's just it. Would it be dope as hell if this went up to $200 like that one time Drip almost hit that? Hell yeah, it would be. But let's be realistic here. One, this has to be a legit project, which 2 days into it looks legit, but don't mean nothing. And 2, you got to find some more utility for this, because just word of mouth and promoting on YouTube is only going to bring you so much. But we'll hit the same problem we hit last with Drip when the whales come out in a year from now. if this project stays around for the full year, and I have faith it will, I'm keep my fingers crossed. I'll have a pretty nice bag, right? When I start dumping it, that bag is gonna go back in circulation. It's gonna bring the price down. However, I can only get 5 times as much as what I put in there. Okay. To incentivize consistent inflow of value into the system, a distinction is made between new deposits and compounds. Indirect rewards from one's downline as follows. The total amount in the gas tank can never go higher than 5 times the amount of deposits into your gas tank. So what does that mean? My total can't exceed 500 here unless I put in more and more piston myself, okay? The rewards are going to make this go up. Okay, everybody's rewards, whether you join my team or just the team I'm under pays me, it's going to make this go up. How do I combat that? From my understanding, I got to hit the claim button and then redeposit, therefore paying a tax when you claim and a tax when you deposit, 20% tax basically. Or I go in and buy more piston and increase that. It's a constant game. I like that. I like that versus just playing this all the way to 27,000 coins. Okay? Like drip. You can max out a drip at 100,000 total combined claimed coins, okay? 100,000. But every time you get an airdrop, every time you get a reward, every time you compound, it goes towards the ticker of claimed, right? This right here, I have not claimed 125 coins out of my 182. This is from every transaction I do. This goes up. This can only hit 100,000, which is roughly 120 or 27,000 coins right here, something like that. It's basically the same thing here, except for you're limited to this. So it promotes more activity. You want to get your bigger gas tank, right? Your bigger total max payout amount. You gotta keep feeding the system. I like that. I think that's very, very smart. Time will tell if it ends up being a good thing. So, with that said, I think obviously drip is going to be around. I think we're going to get ready. We're going to see some crazy numbers here in the next couple of weeks. And by crazy, I'm talking double the price, right? I'm okay with double the price. $60, hit me. We're good. Because if we get to 200, right around the time that happens, it's 2 coins a day. At $60 a coin, 120, I take that. $120 a day it flies, right? Golden Goose, man, we'll see. This is one. It's just, it is what it is. I'm glad I got in it, but I'm also been like, shit, if I ain't gonna do nothing. But we'll see. Hopefully it just doesn't pull. If it does, we ain't losing that much. Plus, it was just profit from over here. Elephant, I think Elephant will be around for a while. It's just a little different type of thing though, because they're also this is a big L ecosystem right here. There's 3 different projects, at least 3 different projects between Elephant Coin, Trunk, and Stampede. And then Piston. Piston's got some stuff I like. Check this out right here. Look, where's that at? There's a place to exit the race. Exit race. Exit race. Be my pit crew. This man's got 17 members. The person I'm with's got 17 members. Look at this right here. Guess you can't view it. There is a way, and I gotta find it, that says exit race. And for some reason, I don't see it. But what does that mean? I can stop this right now, pay a 10% tax fee, and take out $1,400 roughly, or about $1,300, and take that and cash it out. I got 6 more days to do that. I don't know where it's at. They did say there was a UI problem. You had to basically disconnect your wallet and reconnect it. I'm not gonna mess with all right now, but fuck it. I guess we can, right? Why not? Connect, reconnect. Yeah, there's a way to get out of this, right? Within 6 days. So if you have second thought, or and you just want to get the fuck out, you totally can. So, yeah, man. That's Piston for you. My link will be in my description. If you guys want to join me, go for it. If you want to join someone else's team, Go for it. I'm hoping that out of all these forks, one strikes gold, right? Because, I mean, it's just odds, right? It's just odds. When you go to play the roulette table at the casino, you got a better chance of winning if you take $100 and spread it out between more than 5 numbers, 10 numbers versus 1 than you do just playing the 1 number, right? So, Elephant's out there, Golden Goose is out there, Splash is out there, Piston's out there, Drip is out there. Drip, those guys ain't going nowhere. So really, for me, it's between Piston, Golden Goose, and Elephant. The one I want the most to succeed is Piston, just because I have a little more into it. I like kind of what they're talking about. I like that the devs are in there right now, but, I mean, shit. If it disappears tomorrow, it disappears tomorrow. So, my info is in the description. Totally your call, what you do with it. Just please, please, please. And this ain't no financial advice. But only put what you're willing to risk. This 1500 that's in there, if it disappears tomorrow, it is what it is. Hopefully it don't. I'm out, yo. Sorry for the long video again, but it's what I want to talk about. So, like, comment, subscribe, share. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. Let me know your thoughts. See what happens in 6 months. So come September, October. See where we're at. Later, boys, girls.